Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever time it is you're joining us, I want to say you're so welcome to today's live session. I'm super excited to be hosting you. It's another beautiful day for us to make a meaningful difference with market analysis and understanding where the market is at the moment. It's another day for us to look at the market, especially as we're wrapping off the first quarter of the year 2026 and also wrapping off the month of March and preparing for the next month. I'm excited as you all can be as we are about looking at this market and understanding what exactly it is that is up to. Of course, you know where we left off. We did analyze and of course forecasted the market likely drop when it was trading around $68,000-$69,000 some days towards the end of the last week. And of course, if you remember this particular chart, I'm going to be showing you this chart as I open up our X account so you guys can see that also with me. When we were like, what I'm saying is what I'm thinking loud about. I'm going to be looking at that with you and check what exactly the market is up to and what the market seems to be having as its own interest. We need to know this, to understand this. We need to be able to correlate all of these together and of course agree and of course admit that the market's interest right now is no more bullish, or maybe we're in a trap, which of course is the subject of our discussion today. That are we in a bullish trap or we're in a bullish bullaboo? Why? Because with the way the market is actually doing and how the market is currently going, it calls for us to question if this is still a bullish market or we are in a very interesting bullish trap that we ourselves might not, as a matter of fact, be aware of. And again, I want to appreciate you all for joining us in this channel and also subscribing and following us and encouraging at every time you get to see our live session. It goes a long way in making us know that you guys are really much more committed to this cause of ours. I think it's very much important that we appreciate everybody who has been joining us again. I mean, it's super great and of course super unusual, and I must say thank you again. So of course we're going to do an analysis. This analysis is going to be like a top-down analysis. I don't know how long we're going to have here. Maybe it's going to be short, maybe it's going to be long. I mean, it really might not really matter. It does not really matter. We'll have to look at the market and understand where exactly markets are headed for. And what we really have to do as we're preparing for the markets overall, we need to really check what we have to really do, what we've got to really do, and how all of these will help in changing the narrative of what we really have to say and what we really have to do. Okay, I think a part of our live stream has a different thumbnail. I'm gonna probably change that. That's a mistake on my end. I would work on that right away. Okay, let's change this quickly. All right, so while we're gonna be doing that, please hang in here quite well. Ask your questions. If you're in the live room, don't leave without you asking the questions. You've got to really ask. I think that's really very important because the subject of our live stream today is so much about if the market is in a Bitcoin trap. I mean, of course, when the entire crypto market itself is currently in a trap, we can't be so sure it's going to be affecting the entire market itself. It's going to affect the entire market itself, and this is the truth about it. We need to really know. We need to understand. We need to really come to that point of knowing. So if you don't mind, I think we need to look at the Bitcoin analysis first. I mean, we've got to start off from that point. We don't just hang in without we asking the right questions. Oh boy, Bitcoin is really pushing higher than I had expected. It's currently trading at 67,800. Yes, our stop loss is quite tight, I know. But then, I mean, I wasn't expecting this very unusual moves to be happening. Because right now, our trade right now is biting the door, so maybe underwater. And that's just too much. And I do not think, I do not think we have those or that as our plan. Currently, this is negative 30% on the exposure we have on this trade. All right, not so sure what we should expect for the market. Really, not so sure. Yeah. Right, so not so sure what we really expect for the market this week. Yes, I know it's going to sell, but then with the way the market is going up and down and the way it's been acting, it's been kind of funny. I think it's not so fun at the same time. Of course, we're going to have so much to do with trading view today, because we need to really check for the top-down analysis of the market today. We need to. I mean, we really need to. So I think this is very, very important, right? Right. Yeah. So you wouldn't want to leave us in this conversation. We really need to go and make a very detailed discussion around what we've got to make as discussions. I think this is very much a non-negotiable. Yeah. So let's come to trend review. Let's look at what the market has to say and what it is like. The market is up to, right? We're going to look at this from a trading views perspective. We have to look at the daily time frame, the one week's time frame. We need to draw conclusions. I think after which we'll then we'll look at the market. So come with me to trading view if you don't mind. We'll look at the monthly per view and of course understand where the market is at currently, because the truth is we're really at a critical point. I must say we are at such a critical point where you need to be aware, excuse me, that we are having the monthly candle closing, right? And that itself could be a defining matter, right? Right, yeah, a very huge defining factor for what the price of the market would likely be. And it's understandable, and I think it's very much necessary for us to sort of look at the markets in all of these fronts and know what exactly it is that the market wants to do. Boys, this market is really rising, and I don't know, we're in a short position. We opened at 67,300. I mean, very sizable leverage, and we're trying to monitor this whole trade thing and hope that this thing is going to probably sell off, because of why we apparently knew the market was going to break down when it was consolidating at the point of its consolidation. Apparently we can see how the market is been sort of holding up, and it's not, as a matter of fact, wanting to sell off. So we've broken down. Our expectation is to retrace and not sell off. I'm going to come back there, but again, that's not the primary interest for the time. We're going to check back on that. Yes, I know we're concerned about the trade. I know we would need to know where the market's headed for, but we need to know first off where we've been coming from and where we've gotten to, and then correlate that with where we're headed for. Because if all of those are not brought in perspective, there's almost no way we'll know what the Bitcoin market is saying that in that kind of way. So permit me to open our chart on LBank so we could look at the charts all together and then draw the conclusions based on observation of the market analysis. So yeah, there you go. Now, it's important for us to know that what we're analyzing here by the inverse head and shoulder pattern didn't work. As a matter of fact, the market grossly violated that proof by a maximum dump. It was terrible. Look at this. The went down. And again, the market just didn't go down. It, in fact, traded below this invalidation zone of this, in fact, other parts of the chart. So the market coming down below here was not just a casual thing. It was the market making an audible statement that, what, the bears are still in control. All I did up there was just like a joke. And of course, I'm going to bring you into much detailed discourse so you could see, and you could definitely understand with us that if anyone had held on to this market long from this point, they will have been in a terrible mess like this point. And so this tells you that, of course, we need to keep looking at the charts times into times, so we update ourselves on what and where the market is headed for, so we don't stay in an outdated loop, right? So I mean, now this is it, a major, let me take this off, right? I mean, maybe I should just even leave it, a major shift in market structure here. So what you have there is what we call a shift in market structure, or maybe other people call it simply a BOS. And that's what it is. The market literally broke these structures, right? And of course, it's expected to retrace. Minimally, this is the perfect point I should look forward to for a retracement. I should, wait for this 69K to happen, because that's a perfect point of retracement. But I just went off with the triangular structure, and I'm like, what, because of this breakdown and of course this move, we might just set off. The truth is I might be wrong, which I don't want to be, because I'm already exposed on this trades. I don't want to be wrong. I just don't want to be wrong, right? I'd better be prepared, right? Because if I don't want to be wrong, I'll be prepared for what I could afford to release to the market. Because the truth is, we need to admit, when it comes to trading, sometimes we mess things up big time. As traders, we do, because when we have been dealing with the market. We know what the market could do at some points, and on account of those, we sort of underestimate the market price actions and just, overlook our risk management. And of course, we pay dearly for that, we do. So I'm going to come back to my precise entry where I should have had my precise entry, and that's just the truth. And I'm only wishing that this just dumps in following that analysis I gave you a time anyways. On this structure here, only confirm something, that this lower low or this higher low, because if let me just bring context to this. Of course, if you were on our chart the other time on LBank, you'd see we have this high and low and all of that, right? You'd agree. So we have this so we have this low, right? We can write this like that, then you know that's a low. And of course, following that, we have another low, which of course is higher than the previous low. That's the ones we call higher low. I'm just going to write an H before the low, right? And we get our friends to join us on this voyage. I've not even posted on LinkedIn. I've posted anywhere. I think let me also post this on our live stream. Please, for watching this, get your friends to join us on this live session. I mean, it's going to be very much interesting, and trust me, you won't regret it. I think, and of course, you would. I mean, it's just going to be very much great if you get your friends to join us right on this this stuff. Let me get up folks to join us. I'm going to make this post and every other place. Okay, so let's do it. Yep, Jim. Okay. All right. So they need to know what's up if we are in a Bitcoin trap. Is why we're doing this live stream, right? Really. So now, if you remember the chart we had on our exchange LBank, you realize that. So there was this. Let me take this off. At least there was this higher high and then higher low. Okay, let me just take some of these things off. So I will be putting this is a low, this is a high. So this low led to this high. So I'm just gonna write that as an I, if you don't mind. I mean, I don't want to close off all the trades we've taken. I'm just clean them up so our chart can look clean. The checker first for the sake of our charts. So you have the I, right? Then you have this higher low. Then you have this I, which apparently is an higher I, right? Like it or not, that's the truth. Now, since we have had this higher I, the next thing is we should have an higher low, which is like we buy from here, continue to the market, then buy. We go to this point, it failed, and I just want to put my, that emoji that signals that there was a failure at this point. The market just didn't, yeah, it just didn't move on profitably as anyone would have, expected of it to do in that kind of sense. So yeah, that was a failure. Now we have a break of structure. This was the I that led to this low. So because this point to this low, this is an external range low that in the immediate is a very strong indication of a bullish continuation, but the market took that one out. And so this is a break of structure not just for this point, but also for this point. Right, got that. Since this is the case, then we do have what we call a lower I here. Because this was it that's caused that point. So we have that lower I. So if that's a lower I, then we know that by our understanding of markets in dynamic, we know there's going to be like a retracement, which I am just hopeful that would be the case. The retracement, according to my own statistics of analysis, states that we should be expecting the market rise up until 70,000 before dropping. Right, that's what what my analysis normally says. Right, now what we should be expecting the market to do, because in fact, not only did this market, take note, not only did it break this structure and took out this low, it took the invalidation point for this bullish move, right? This was the invalidation point for this move because this was the low that we targeted after this high to enter. Of course, this was the invalidation point, and that's the stop loss. The market took this point out, and took out this point, right? So you already have everything pointing to the fact that this was a full-blown bearish market. I mean, so what has the market been trying to do all along? Even though we're all expectant of a very huge bullish movement, we're like, what this market is going to buy, and then we're expectant, right? We're really expectant of something to really, change and happen. But all of a sudden, the market wasn't going to go that way. Why was the market waiting for us to have gotten to this point? And of course, this point where we believe the market was all the way buying. Right? So, I think, right? So I think it's important for us to know that what we're seeing the market do this time around is not just something short of a trap. In fact, it looks manipulative. And of course, the truth is, this is sometimes the reality of a bearish market. And I think I'm going to take us back down memory lane so we can correlate with what the market is doing currently with what it has been doing over the time. So as it stands now, this either we're shorting from here or we're going to be retracing up to that point to sell. Right? So for us, this is something that we just can't ignore. This is something we just can't turn our ears or eyes away from. This is something that seems to mirror the possibility of Bitcoin coming. That's not very much ridiculous. Coming to like 62k, you would almost not beat it. That's probably what I'm going to 63k looks like a very huge possibility. When you look at the market and the way it's acting and the way it's doing, it's a possibility. Yeah, because if it has, look at this, if it has taken out this low, it's coming for this. It is coming for this. This low is already been taken. No doubt about that market's going to come there. It's going to come there, and that is final. That's the truth of this whole thing. I mean, you better face it. Now, if this is the case, then how are we going to be facing the market in the next couple of days to come? I'll be answering that question by opening a different chart entirely. BTC USDT. We can analyze the monthly time frame, the weekly, and of course daily time frame. Those time frames that has to do with a HTF, so higher time frame. We'll be doing those analysis on this platform. I mean, I think it's important. I really think it's important, and of course, I'll prefer to use a pricing dynamic. On LBank. So maybe I just use a forex price dynamic one that is So yeah, there you go. Let's do weekly. Yeah. So on the weekly chart, we have the new weekly candle on BTC opening this way. Look at this chart. Look at it. Market is struggling around this point. Of course, all of us, including myself, thought, and of course, I still we want to throw it off that the market is going to bounce off from here. But then this is how the market is acting. It has this candle, which was on the 2nd of February, signaling market exhaustion and perhaps preparing to buy back. And then this candle opened the market and take out the eye of 79,300. And this candle week, flipped back as a bearish candle, taking out the eye of the previous candle week, which was the one here. And if you what I'm trying to say, so this particular candle week took out, it went above this point, which is we saying the market had take out the buy side liquidity of this candle, and the subsequent candle taking the low of this point and this point and this point, which of course is only going to mirror, of course, explain the bearish intake. Now the truth is, the whole of thing really changed right at this point. So this one here is a break of structure, and we have come to that point of admitting that something has structurally shifted in the big chart. We like it or not, but that's the truth. Now this candle open perhaps is like liquidity above and resting here on 50 hours, very much possible. And like I said, it will actually rise all the way to 70k for dropping. So I did prefer that because I'm branding the sell. But you know what? When we look at this from monthly time frame or weekly time frame, what do you think? We need to mark out we need to mark out what we think. We need to mark out what we think the market is perhaps saying or doing. So again, going to mark out this psychology level. Yeah. That's a huge zone. Right, a huge zone where the market sold from, bought from, and the market is trading into, right? Yes, the market has not fully traded into that point. It only came close. It could actually sit up to 58k, 500, or if you are. I get it. But then this is the psychological level the market is currently dealing with or struggling with, or what have you, right? So let's get our friends to join us on this live session. Yeah, so I think this is important. Sorry. Yep. Okay. Guys, the truth is, when we look at what the market is probably doing right now, you'd almost not believe it. Truth. It is the truth. GNU, USDT, several markets right now. I mean, that's what do you think the market is probably saying? What do you think we should be expecting? I'm actually beginning to just ask myself what we think the market is probably. Several big cuts. The way Bitcoin is really dumping and the way the market is really going, it's becoming evidently clear that we are in a very huge manipulatory market, and no one wants to face that truth. No one. Buy more. I'm just thinking out loud anyways. So from the weekly time frame, you have there's because the market's interest lies below. I mean, there are liquidities here. This one, I mean, pull up the 62k zone. This one. That's the point. I mean, before we could think of buying, the market should take out one of the liquidities. I had one there or one here. So, of course, that tells us that at least we should expect the Bitcoin market to trade into what zone? Yeah, of course, from here where it is like 61k, and of course, or it bounces back, or at the very least, or it trades from where it is, like all the way to this low, going slightly below 58k, and giving us the opportunity to trade in the beginning. So I think this is it. So on a weekly time frame, right, we still see the probability of the Bitcoin market, still heading downward, right? Because now look at this weekly candle. It hasn't been very buy. Why? It has taken the low of this previous week. Now, will it go for the high of this last week? I guess it can't. As a truth. So one thing I'm going to be ruling out is the expectation of Bitcoin rise to come above 70. That's an invalidation zone. Please end the check. If you're thinking of this from a proper liquidity perspective, this is what you've got to think about when you look at the Bitcoin market. That's the truth. You've got to think about this, and you've got to come to the point of understanding what the market is saying. Guys, this is it. I'm actually having this kind of competition on the market to let's get to it. It's so much to do. Okay. Yeah, let's make this post. Yep, so this is it. 67.56. The truth is, you're a leverage trader, you almost get the same competition as I do sometimes because you just want to be a bit concerned, especially when you use very weak leverage. More leverage like I did, right? So So, I mean, the truth is, the current market reality has been largely influenced by Donald Trump. I'm going to say it that way, right? They've been influenced by him and his administration in the realm of affairs in the US. They've been just having this back and forth. They've been just having this illusions. They've just having this interest that they've been having in Iran, and all of a sudden it's going to be affecting the global financial market. And look at this. This is the monthly candle for the month for the year 26. We have this candle representing the month of March. It's literally closing this way. In today's the 8th of March, the month that happens to be Monday. Tomorrow the candle will be closing. But what do you think? And how do you think market is going to close? I think it's going to close as a doji, or close as a bearish candle. Before by doji, I'm not saying it will not probably close upwards. It could, but then you definitely have this expression never cut. That's the truth. And with the market is really going right now, people need to be on certain. That's the truth. And this is one thing about crypto today. It's been kind of almost tough to trade the crypto market. Why? Because there's been so much of uncertainty in the air, and it's already in markets. That's the truth. We are trying to look at the financial market, look at the currency market, and the market right now. So we could have a lot to do. But then this is what the market is sort of showing us and making us to see and realize that we're in the loop of questioning. I think this is going to be this. And what do we think the market is going to be saying? These are questions we have in our minds, and this and that. But the truth is, when we get to what we stand to gain, if we have everything right, we would know that there's really so much to put to work right when it comes to the cryptocurrency market. So for me, if you're asking me, I think my current stance on the market is, what, just treat it as it comes, and don't be overexcited or expectant of the market. Don't expect anything, right? In the whole market thing, don't. I think that's of great importance when you ask yourself all of these questions. Right? Maybe ask yourself, what do you think? How do we realize this is what the market is trying to do? Oh yeah. So I'm actually thinking about that. Of course, I have thoughts in mind. So this is the market right now. Is I'm really thinking in the way that others would say, I'm really thinking positively right here, but I don't see how I'm going to position. That's one thing I could do. Okay, this is it. The market is doing now because we need to have this candle closed. The whole conclusion of what the market is going to probably do, right? So, this is it. What do you guys think? This is it. This is it. So for me, my forecast for the monthly time frame is the same as my forecast for the weekly time frame. We're going to see the sell. And let's be very honest. I'm saying we should see Bitcoin below $60,000. That's true about my monthly forecast. The reality of in March, right, was not sufficient for Bitcoin to rise above what we expected, right? I've already spoken to the rebounds. We should see Bitcoin below 60 rather than buying, soft and get beside the possibly lower. So we have to do what has determined this, and of course, we'll look at the perspective. On the 3 months perspective, this is what the market has done. So for the past 3 months, from January till March ending, the market was very well in reality and also that results into some important marks we got to do. This is a key level. This is a key level. Right? And for the market, this is a key level. Now, of course, I wish we were going to this fourth key level, but it's very likely we're going to the second level. Some five now, when you think of these things, and it's scary, but it's like a Bitcoin, it doesn't just generally also just like time. Never. I'm thinking about the market, so what do we expect? What should we expect? The truth is, I'm scared. That's what cares. The fact that we're trying this handle on this place market today, 7.450 and 60, 7.5 and 7.50 was staring out to keep the market back. So the market's only candle, Bitcoin is close here. This literally is almost taking out the low here. When it does get out, we can't draw this long or but we will not do the fact that we're for living seriously before Monday. Now, this is where the soaking process of us and solid energy. The signal will not back off at this vertical. I am present possibly very back off at this level. I made the focus on the market to drop 50 on me before out. And it was interesting that we literally moved from that standpoint of viewpoint to order. Like, yeah, this is only pumped. Oh, yeah, oil is it looks like the shirt almost is being, it's like Iran are in what Trump is beating. Turns out that Joe Biden can't make the beating. I thought it looked like a joke. I'm pretty sure that it's very much a very funny joke, right? I guess. So yeah, so I just want to think about that. My goodness, 30. If you're watching this live stream with us, I would love for you to let me know what your take are on this market, because this is something I'm going to do. We're doing this together, right? So the question which is watching, listen, watching, go on. What do you want to do for you? I want to come on, something to say. Yeah, I know that you guys are trying to do tomorrow, and on, guess what? On, yeah, once again, I think very much was safe in this subject. So I think I should be on the AI and man. If you have a question, please let us. I mean, you guys, we're just so great people really channels and do big about I think I do so much response to you guys. Like, so much just be able to thing. And that's all to do. I'm what to do. Yeah, I wish you guys would hey, you come on, really. The question I'm a lot to do and custom. Raise up on you, sorry. But deal with us and actually live on the things yeah. Hello? You know what, guys? I you would not believe that. So guys, I was saying something about the analysis I made here at time. I didn't know my voice was heard. Let me not say something negative. My voice was just there. So my analysis is like this. This is the likely thing the market could do. Trading to 69,800 before selling off. This is the possibility. The likely thing being that, you know, the move of this whole market thing quietly broke this structure. And then took out this external range low, this low that sponsored this high. Because don't forget, this move went all the way to that point, right? From here up to that point. And of course, now it took it out, right? Because of that, we should be expectant of a fair retracement. Of course, it did retrace, and this is the point where there is the breakout of that triangular pattern, the triangular analysis I dropped on our X page. This point where the market broke out of this triangular, you know, move. We're like, you know what, it's going to retrace and we sell off. That's why we're taking this move. But then, of course, we have this position open exactly on LBank. You could trade Bitcoin and several other assets, including gold, commodities, US30, VIX, and several other assets you could think of on LBank. I mean, on up to 200 leverage. And by the way, there are some. There's a feature on our platform called OMNI where you could trade Bitcoin with up to 5,000 leverage. You heard me right. I'm going to be showing you that in a moment. But then, thing is, this is the analysis we have for Bitcoin right now because it's very much clear. Either ways, it's selling from here, it's selling from here. The market is going to sell. That's something that is a non-negotiable. If we miss out on this right now, it's a good time for us to get this in order. As I'm looking at the market right now, you know what, I'm skeptical. The market could sell off right now. It couldn't. It depends. But then it's on you not to miss out on any of this move. Most traders don't see this, and that's what you've just seen. Journal live streams on Mondays to Fridays, and do not miss out on any of this. Use the link that you're seeing in the comment section, right, or the code you're seeing on your screen at David Nova to get started on LBank, and of course get important and beautiful rewards and future bonuses to kickstart your trading journey. Keep winning. All right, so I think that was very much necessary. If you don't mind me, you know, saying. Right now we are in a position. I think the question now is, how do we manage the position right now? Are we still going to hold up to a position? Is the market probably still going to sell, or we're just probably lapping? I mean, you should know what people mean by lapping. The truth is, let the market break this point. If it doesn't break this point and is jumping like to 68k, let's just get out of it right now. We just have to face reality. I think that's just the truth. I don't know if exact myself. It could get to 68, 300 and then sell. If you get here and not sell, it's just best to control what you could control and forget what you cannot control. Because when it comes to the market trading and all of those things, it is reasonable and risk, you know, wise for you to stay safe. I mean, that way. Yeah, that's the truth. Because there's no way, there's just no way, no other way anybody could actually win or stay safe without being intentional and you know, jealously protective of their what's the word, of their accounts, right? That's it. So you don't expect me to do less. No. To be honest, I expected the market to have sold off from now, but it hasn't still yet sold off. I'm keeping a close watch on it, so I'm gonna be showing you the trade. I mean, when we're under prayer, there's no hide and seek. This is it in real time. So let me, you know, show you the charts I was referring to. All right, so yeah, you see we're literally, you know, not so good. We entered at 67, 369, they're about at 326. I cannot even, whichever is which. Market's on 67, 8, 25, 24. Right now we're minus 36% on our marginal exposure. Our expectation is this should just sell off from here back to this point, right? But you know, no one owns the market and no one can control it. Anyways, let's check what we have on the update of the news. It's very much pathetic that all over the world there's been just so terrible things going on. I mean, think of what's going on these assets. Let me show you. Hey, by the way, we've not really posted this on X. I don't think so. I'd better post this right now so people don't miss out on what the market is going. Oh, it's not going. So nobody misses. Okay. Okay, so I think we've made the post all across board. If you mind, I think that's it. My interest is now how do we manage our position or trade. This thing is interesting. If you're watching this and you have some idea for us, I think let me know. I'm thinking of closing half of the position, right? Booking some losses and then watching this whole thing happen. If you've had some other, if you have some other great tips, please let us know in the comment section, because this is what we do sometimes. Yeah, I mean, we just come there to take some trade and of course look at the market for what it is the market is doing. And I think yeah, I really hope that from next month we'll have an allocated funds for those who join our live streams, so they get to trade along with us, and as the market evolves, they also don't miss out, right? As a point, they will not be missing out on what we think the market is probably, you know, doing. I think that's gonna be very much great if you mind me saying. Yeah. So okay. If you're watching this, you can actually tell a friend, and by that you'd get qualified for very nice and awesome rewards. That's something nobody want to miss out on, right? So yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. So I think for me, this is not just another opportunity to watch the markets, but to see the moment become reality. So right now, this is it. This is it, guys. This is just it. All right. I'm waiting for a switch. I don't know. I'm waiting for a switch. No, our mouth could be sweet when we begin to see the market moving our ways, right? I mean, it's not yet happening right now. Our mouth is not as sweet as it should be. Oh, fine. I think we opened it way more earlier. Way too earlier. So we opened it right at 67,326. Right? The market has been how many percent up right now? Oh boy. The market has been up almost 0.8%, right? For that. Yeah, that's like $14 loss or win, whichever. Well, of course, we want it to dump real quick, and of course, that's happening is going to be a big deal. Very much big deal. That needs to happen right now. So if it just dumps whoop, like 66, I mean, like that, bruh, we're good. Really, financial market is not for the weak. I'm just gonna be honest with you, because there are times you just have to make some very drastic decisions. Like, truth is, whatever makes this market go above this point begins to make you question this drop. And by the way, our liquidation point for this funny trade is not in any way far. I think we just have to keep our eyes on the trade and be much determined to have our trade effectively managed. So currently it's interesting that this is where the market is currently. Yep, we're gonna be risking 50% if it gets to 68k. I mean, I just set the stop loss at 68k because I don't think I can afford to lose more than that, lot like $19 or $20, right? That's something. All right, so I think it's important that we begin to look into this. Yeah, whenever the trade to really prove its point or go in its own route, I'm thinking about this and right and that. Guys, what do you think? Do you think our trade is right, or we should just book the losses? And whatever you guys actually bring some suggestions, right? I think when it comes to this analysis and all we do, right, it's not so much about what you all are looking at and what we are saying. It's about all we are all saying together right now. And I think that's it. I really think that's it. To be fair and honest with you, I think that. So yeah. So we actually go hunting for some important news, and I think it's important to state the obvious, which I think majority of us might not just want to be aware of. So let's get Al Jazeera on the beat. Okay, so if you're watching this, please don't forget to subscribe. I think your subscribing goes a long way in we doing this over and over again. So drop your questions, drop your comments. Let's go. Al Jazeera anchor refuses to be a tool in the hands of America, and Israel leaves the channel and resigns live on air. Really? When was this? This looks like an AI generated video. How will an anchor just act that way? As this is AI. This is oh boy. Guys, what do you think? Let's look at this together. What is the breaking news we have here? I mean, yeah, so Qatar dissociated from war, refused to be part of escalation, says Qatari rep. So now, this is beginning to become a matter, right? I mean, there has been so much that is being ongoing. I must be honest with you. And the reason for this is simply because so there is Donald Trump making a claim that the US and the Iranian government are already coming to a point of agreement on certain terms. I think I mean this is allegedly. I saw this on several people's posts on social media saying, you know what, there's been no talk, right? Right, it's a thing, a very huge thing that I think we need to pay a lot of attention to, right? There's been so much. Okay, now, so let me just come to the Al Jazeera breaking news. This is it. So UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer says Britain will not be dragged into the war in Iran as it launches Labour's local election campaign, right? So they are not going to participate or partake in the ongoing war. Breaking: UAE says it intercepted 27 drones, 11 ballistic missiles overnight. I mean, that's a report you apparently are saying being made available to us right now. Interestingly, we get to know that Israeli army says it struck university in Tehran. University? Oh god, bro. An Israeli airstrike heavily damaged a residential building in Beirut, southern suburbs, scattering rubble and crashing cars. Anyways, that's God. So they're targeting Hezbollah as more than 1 million people were forced to flee their homes since the war in Lebanon began on March the 2nd, right? So this is more reason why I keep saying, you know, when you begin to invest in things like in items like, you know, vehicles, which is not bad, and you do not prepare for other, other contingencies, you just have to, bear the full impact of those, moments yourself alone. EU backs diplomacy as Pakistan ramps up efforts to broker Iran war talks. I don't know what's going on really with all of this breaking news. Jordan intercept 5 missiles, 1 drone in 24 hours. Breaking news update: Iran accuses IAEA of indifference over nuclear site attacks. Breaking: Iran accuses Israel of desalinization plant strike in Kuwait. And I think I saw an attack from Iran on, I don't know what platform that is. Okay, I think it's the same plant strike in Kuwait that it was not. So now Iran is saying it's Israel, never Iran, because I think this is really going to affect a lot of persons in that region, because I think their water come from that point. Egyptian president urged Trump to stop Gulf War, says nobody else can. So, I mean, everyone has been saying just kind of stop the war. Hezbollah says Israeli forces killed, injured in attack on Beit Leaf. Guys, anyways, all you're saying right here is just, update and update. Update and update. There's nothing such as there's a discussion around bringing down the war or having some chit chat. And again, if you could check, let's say Donald J. Trump, let's go check his updated feeds, because I mean, everyone seems to be having paid more attention to this guy's account or this man's account. since the advent of the war. So you have, what is Trump saying? Let's look at this. It was like in those days in 2021 when we had to be looking at Elon's posts every time, because Elon's post could make a move in the whole thing of the market. So I don't think there's been so much of his post right now. Let me check orders. President Donald J. Trump, POTUS. Okay. So what do we have right here? 11 hours ago. It's all happening right here. Download the free official White House app. Okay, White House app. They have an app. Okay, last week, my envoy to Belarus, John Cole, after negotiating with highly respected President Alexander Lukashenko, got 250 more political prisoners freed. I don't know what this has to do with the ongoing war. Anyways, farmers and ranchers are saying thank you, President Trump. Better trade deals, hold make for healthy kills made in the USA, labeling the population. All right, so there's been just this. In America, we don't fear the future, we invent it. Okay, that's what it says. All right, so guys, White House app, golden age of America, agriculture of America is here. Several things has been going on right now. I think I've missed on them big time, right? But then, the ranchers and all of them are just having so much. Okay, launches in Epic Fury. Guys, I don't know. There's been just too much, really. I've been sucking in on this White House's page. But really, what I think we needed to see is that the past few days, there's been. I mean, I saw that, Trump, ongoing deal with Iran. So let me just sort of put that in my search feed. So Trump on Iran, I think we'll make a deal with them, but it's possible that we won't. So we'll probably not make a deal. Is that what it's saying? So, I mean, several talks, several things of that. So this last, what it says, Trump, you never know with Iran. That it's possible a deal with Iran will be reached, but admit it may not happen. So, I mean, all in one line, it makes both the claim and refuting the claim. By the way, Bitcoin is really moving way ahead than I thought. Guys, should we see what onto this trade? So listen. So I don't know if you hear that right, guys. Okay, let me just probably play the desktop audio. All right, so I think you should be able to hear this now.
We won't, but we've had regime change. I think we'll make a deal with them, pretty sure. Whether it's possible, we won't. But we've had regime change. If you look already, because I think we'll make a deal with them.
So you have that's statement that you think they're gonna have a deal with Iran, and of course it's also possible, which he wouldn't want to rule out. How diplomatic Trump can be. But then our concern, right? It's not in ruling in making there's a deal. Our concern is how is it going to affect the crypto market entirely, right? I think we just are only majorly concerned about that, because I think, of course, other things are also very much important. I must say, hey, and I think this is more reason why we cannot afford not to mention the truth of this ongoing war thing. I mean, that's the truth. So what do you guys think? We have a trade running right now, which we are hoping Trump will not get that down, because everything right now is already been Trump oriented, Trump defined, Trump, yeah. Our stop loss on 68k looks like it's going to probably come close, and I'm also optimistic that it might just drop down, which will be a very big deal for us. It breaks down. Of course, our trade goes very much profitable, and we don't get to book any loss. I mean, good, very good. And I mean, that's the big deal. But then we have to pray for the worst. That's the truth. All right. So this is the analysis we have on the bigger market. There's going to be probably be a sell-off definitely from 69,700 somewhere around here, which is the midpoint, and 100. We know that for sure. Then we need to face the truth of what the market is saying right at the moment. Right? So you could see there's been an unusual bullish strength in the market, and it's been holding the market to ransom. Everyone is beginning to ask the question, are we going to have a sell-off? I think when you see the market going this way, I'm very much pretty certain it's going to go take out those that supports, because that's the truth. It seemed not to have gotten its interest having taken liquidity above here by selling off quickly, and this is something I know the market could just do. So I'm beginning to think of closing half or closing everything in this old trade, and probably focusing on what I think the market could just probably do, right? Because that's the truth. There's almost nothing anybody could do about this right now. I'm thinking of booking half of this trade. It's been hanging so much on 16,922. So you know what? Let's book half of this trade. So I've closed half of that trade. Yeah, not so good, to be honest with you guys. Yeah, not so good. But again, I think we from a different lens entirely. All right, so all right, guys, what do you all think we are going to do? We currently have 44% negative trade running, and I think we just perhaps have to wait on the market right now, because I think no one is really thinking of what we think the market is going to probably do or say right now. We just are all concerned about how the market is going to probably react and all of this. I think I would definitely also want to look into some other assets, say like Solana and IPE, and use this to correlate with where we think the bigger market is going to probably rise into, probably straight into, and all of that right now. I think that's greatly important. Yeah, greatly important when it comes to managing your trade, and of course trade risks. There are several things you really need to put into consideration. You're joking. Several things. Several things. You get to 67,900 right now, and it's very much likely to get to 68,500. Very likely. Then it also might not. I mean, nothing is guaranteed when it comes to the market. Matter of fact, you just must be the one to be deliberate and decisive what you think the market is up to. So guys, I mean, we're watching it in real time, it's happening, and of course that's it. So yeah, okay, 67,872. Looks like the market is really dropping. I think so, guys. I would love for you to also give your contribution on this matter, because it's looking like there is an intense emotion in the air. But then I think we've actually been in a very interesting bullish trap. You might not have to admit to this fact, but I think that's the truth. I think so. I think that's the truth. Guys, what do you think is going to happen? It's been like 30 minutes and the market has been so like this. And of course, let me know what you guys are thinking. So I think that's it. Yeah. Waiting for your response. What do you think? right? So guys, this is it. This is where the market is right now. Not so much of things to really combat with. Look at market cap news headline. I think we need to look on a line on every several other cryptocurrency, and pick another cryptocurrency and also look at that. Gold, Bitcoin, silver. What else again do we have? XRP. Look at XRP today. So okay, XRP is taking forever to load. The 7900. Anyways, those of you who are wondering what is BTC, BTC, what's it called? BTC, OMNI. This is it. Like, this is BTC OMNI. You go 100x, 200x, 500x, 1000, 2000, 5000, right now. So I mean, everybody have right to a chart of their interests, right? I think that's it. So right now we could always go longer shots. The market we're in right now. Yeah, guys, so this is where we need to ask ourselves and align quickly on some subject matters. Do I believe Bitcoin is really still going to drop? Right now 6,700, 800. The 4-hour candle, which I'm watching also in 3D here, looks like it wants to sell, but until it flips, no one is going to believe that right now. I'd rather leave that one to prove it points, right? Yeah. Okay. Boy, oh boy. the market is really moving. Yeah, it is. It really is. Not entered right that point. Timely entry. Oh god. Our analysis is, you guys are aware, this is the break of structures. This is so aware that that was a huge, sell-off. This was a break of structure. I mean, you all guys are aware of that. You have that, right? Okay. So there you have. Of course, we're of the opinion that if this was the low, this was the high that sponsored this low, then of course the retracement will be from here. Which of course was the reason that led us to believing we need to prepare for a short here. So the new monthly candle can give us this opportunity of selling the bigger market from that point, but then I think that's very much good. Sell from here or here. 70k might happen again in the month of April, and that will be the last one. Guys, we just have to stick to the principle of what we know the markets can probably do. This was meant to be a demand zone. Of course, the market didn't respect, and that's a break. There you have it. We're gonna probably take a shot at 70, yeah, 70-200. It's very much likely. Yep. So I think these for me is where we get things interesting. I've just taken this long room. I know this market either going to 70k. I'm not. So I'm thinking at this point when the market goes to 70k, let's just stay out of the market. I'm actually not joking. So I'm probably going to be booking our trades right now. The old trade running. I'm going to book everything. I'm going to leave. So if you check the other history, not so much of profit, but then there was a profitable moment which the market to that's one funny thing about trading. You almost get some few amount of wins and then the market comes back to take those off. So we've actually admitted on our losses and we just probably wait. Market gives us entry. There is nothing like we want to jump in right again. We just want to wait. I think it's important for us to know that when it comes to the market, we need to stay true to our disciplines, to our waiting without adding or subtracting. Must stay true. That's it. Yep. This is it, and there's no going back, right? Another way to go about it, and the way I'm saying it right now. So when you look at the market from that lens, there is almost no wrong that will be done. I'm gonna grab a cup of water, right? I'm thinking, what, this. So let's out or with market. to and what we think the market is probably do. That's it. I'm gonna be right back. Let me grab a cup of water. I'm gonna be right back, right? Because I think as it stands now, I've got to drink water on these. Bitcoin is probably rising from where it is, like all the way to the level above, almost 3% away. I mean, that's gonna be like a very good news. That's gonna be very good in thing. The reason why that's very good, because if you actually have bought some few spot tokens, it's gonna like have you do a good bounce back, right? And the other better you know that you budget in your account is the best way of staying safe in this very funny market. That's the truth. Because in a single day you could make a lot of money, and another day you could make a lot of losses. That's what it just. So I'm just gonna, take a short break. I'm right here with you guys. Just a break. Where are we? I'm a bit stressed and tired about how the market is acting myself. Just flattened out. Apparently, I think Monday is not a good time to actually take a trade. We just have to look at the market on Monday morning, on Mondays, and then push on, because the reality of what the market is doing at the moment is not so exciting as it should be. And I think sometimes this is what you have to just face as a truth and as a true statement right now. I think without any iota of doubt, yeah, there is no buying of the market or selling of it. We just have to wait until it comes to that point. Clearly, we know the market is going to sell, but then how well will this hold up until it sells? I think what has happened right now, which I'm thinking back, sometimes it's very easy. I mean, most times, let me not say sometimes. So most times it's easy to think in hindsight, right? Anybody could analyze the market in hindsight. Anybody could think in hindsight. But have you tried facing it in real time? And of course, sometimes in real time, you are very much assured and aware of what the market is probably going to be doing in the interim. But guess what? Something is going to strike. What's going to strike? You thought you knew the market will do something, and then the market was going that way, and then suddenly it switches. It switches direction, and then your convictions begin to go down the drain. You are scared, nothing. And of course, that leads to you panicking. The emotions we traders have in just one trade is literally many. That's the truth. So now, what do you think I'm going to tell you for free? We have a very simple analysis on Bitcoin. It was all along a Bitcoin trap. The old bullish move to 70K. Let me make it simple for you so you could see. So the old move that happened from, the 2nd of March, the 24th of February, moving all the way from that point to a new all-time high. Say went to 74K, it slightly came down, and of course from that point 65K went up to like 75K. We're like, oh yeah, even myself I got deceived. One of my trades I had open for a wager, expecting that Bitcoin is going to probably do 60K first before 80K. I want to close it. I'm like, oh my god, there's nothing anybody will tell me this market is going to sell. But guess what? The market looked like it was going to buy. And of course, this was the point. This exact region. Let me show you. This region was the point. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, this is a break of structure. We're going to buy. And of course, I took this buy. It got here. Keep going. It wasn't. And then it dropped. And then it broke. Not only did it break the structure, it also broke this market low. Now, this is clear. I'm telling you, one trade can give us all the losses we've actually thought we've had. That's why the rule of understanding the market is very much important, and why we have to be very much patient with the market is going to be our call point. Most probable or probabilistic way and approach to winning this market is sitting on our hands and being disciplined enough to doing what we know the market is going to want us to do, right? It's as simple as ABC. I mean, no one shouldn't know that. Everyone should know that, right? I think that's it. I mean, that's just the truth about it right now. I think so. I mean, that's it. That's the truth about this whole thing right now. So, if you've got questions, please let me know what you think in the comment section. I'll definitely want to know what your questions are like. And by the way, I'm also thinking, you know what? Let me sort of reduce the size of my camera. I think that's also going to help in a sense, if you don't mind. Yeah, so I think having the size of my camera reduced is sort of good, if you don't mind me saying. Yep. Oh, I think this is fair. Yeah, so a new 1 hour candle is literally opening. I think what I'm going to probably do today is just some OMNI trade. I'm not going to take some, some funny, long positions and all of that. So literally, you can see the market's ranging. I can tell you for a fact, this market is looking like I want to sell, but it's not going to sell. I'm going to tell you, it's going to literally buy. So I'm going to take a long market once I see how the 1 hour candle opened. Yeah. I think we could actually go long right now. So let's do 1,000%. Probably just targeting some exact timing. That's what I'm targeting. Then again, I'll definitely go long. I promise you. So I went on 1,000x long right now. Oh my god, he's still going to be asking me if I'm using my voucher. Please go ahead. Yeah, I'm on a 1000x long, not too much. Why? Because I want to get 150% profit on that move if it goes my direction. This is OMNI trade. OMNI trade is me just getting the market direction, using $1 or $10 to go on a long. I think I saw that update yesterday that we cannot go 10x, I mean 10 USD margin long on Omni, right? So very much interesting and sometimes very crazy, I must be honest with you. So I mean, and the good part is when you take some Omni trades a day, you get a voucher the following day to always keep trading. Always like an 100% win-win scenario, right? I think that's it. To be honest with you, I have this very definite, now let me show it, let me show you. I have this very definite conviction. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Like, I have this, my mind is overly assured, like, look at this, that we are probably going to be buying than selling, because I've seen this market every time it sort of struggles around the point. I know it was not going to see, and that's why I don't want to deceive myself. I had to book that loss because I'm only going to be the one facing the torment of that pain. I could actually go at 10x long on real charts. I could, right? I could, like on a real candle, but I'm like, there's no point. There's just no point because I know this market is going to probably sell more, right? I risk anything. We're going to 10x long or 20x long for the market. Okay, let me in fact to do this. If I go on a 10x long from where we are right now, and I take this to 68k. Well, anyways, our OMI is probably going to give us the profit right now, very much soon. Look at that. See? Yeah, just imagine we're longing this to like 8,500. It'll give us $3 profit, which is not bad. And of course the stop loss is gonna be like somewhere here, say here, 68,300. Not bad. If someone really have so much certainty on what the market's probably gonna be doing, right? You know, that's when you can actually say, you know what, I'm gonna do this and that. So I mean, the liquidity interest right here is very much strong, and that's it. Let's imagine someone goes 25x. Okay. Let's take profit 6,500, right? $5 profits. The stop loss at 67,750. Right, not bad. Whoa, it already gave us the profits. Like, so we already had 100% profit loss. Look at that. So we had $1 extra on that trade. That's it. Right, so like I say, it's just best to stay out of this market. But then if we are forced to take a trade, this is what I'm probably going to do. Why? Look at this. The reason why I would probably want to take a trade is just on liquidity. The market liquidity grab here is sufficient for the market to drop, but the market refused to drop since all this while. Is this the time he wants to drop? Just to know, maybe. Just maybe. You know, I've come to realize that 2:30 is the best time to actually execute on New York section. I know that, right? Personally. Yeah. So I think this is important for us to know and be aware of. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, I see that. Now I'm like, this is gonna probably buy crazily. Now I'm like saying that. Look at that. So I think the best I'm gonna probably do is just stay with OMNI right now. I'm just gonna probably stay with OMNI 1000x, OMNI 1000x, OMNI 1000x. Another 1000x is open right on OMNI. This time around with real fund, not with OMNI Cash. I just hope this is not gonna probably do us bad, like taking back what we literally got from the market, but we've opened the position anyways. Why are we opening this? Because of our conviction, right? Because we think this market is probably going to buy more than it's going to sell at this moment. and whatever it is doing right now is just creating a pool of liquidity that's going to be setting people ahead and making them feel somehow on the other. That's it. Yeah, so I think that's so I think this is so I think that's the state of things. So let me all know what you guys are thinking, right? Yep, guys, what do you all think about this whole thing? Do you think we really still have a chance at this trade? A part of me thinks yes, this is probably gonna buy big time, and a lot of persons might not actually understand it. Yeah, but then that's the yeah. So just to be clear, I think anyone thinking this is probably still gonna sell, they are not wrong, because it is a market that should sell after that huge breakout. But then what is going on right now is the height of manipulation. I think we should still be preparing for more, because the market is probably going to manipulate more, and we need to still see the market in that light of that it will do what it wants to really do, right? And that's something that you might not be able to accept or admit, but then that's it. And now, see, sometimes you might not just get it right with opening a marginal trade. You literally saw we did that time. We literally opened a marginal trade on futures, and then we're not getting it right. Now look at OMNI, we're literally getting it right. So sometimes you might really be having your position opened on futures trade with whatever leverage you've got, and either it's a cross isolated margin, and then you still feel, you know what, in the interim, I know what the market's going to be doing in, say, 5 minutes time. You could come over to OMNI and make that simple trade without you waiting, right? And that's something that you stand a chance to gain with trading on LBank's OMNI. You're welcome. You don't need to mention, right? I think that's one of the things your guys tend to gain and enjoy by joining us right here. So I think that's it. Hey, if you're watching this live stream, please do not just stay here without you saying, Jack, I would love for you to please participate and join us. Get a friend to join us on this channel. Get a friend to know what we're doing right here. I think it is phenomenal, and it could really change the whole status quo of how you guys need to view the market. I think this is important. I think this is very necessary. This is highly important, and there is another way we could go about it. All right. Yeah. Okay. So how is our OMNI trade performing anyways? I would always want to talk about that. Bro, we got to almost 70k, like 67, almost 70%, and we just suddenly dropped. So I'm just still looking at it, and we're watching it in real time. So we took this move where, let me show you, we move at 67,840 currently, of course, 1000x, 1000x, and this is how the market has been, dating, going back and forth. A part of us think we 840, we entered the year around here. Part of us thinks this is going to probably break above, grab liquidity above here, and 68k is going to probably happen in the next 10-15 minutes. And of course, that's what we're expecting. Now, to more reason why we have to jump out of that position where we are this short, because yes, the market, see, the truth about trading is you have to admit this fact that two realities can coincide at the same time, and sometimes we just are the ones impatient enough to get that reality play out right before us. What do I mean? The market is going to sell, could be a long-term thing, but then in the meantime or in the interim, say in the next 2 days, it could buy. This is something that we are, yeah. So I think this is very important. Rather, why is market Okay. So I mean, yeah. So 57% we're really up there. Right. Yeah, so I think that's something, bro. 64, 65, we're really pushing higher, and I think that's it. Yeah, we're really pushing. I think I promise you guys we're pushing big time. Oh my god, we just dropped again. Oh god. Where? Why? Where? Really jump out of this trade. I mean, you just keep having this moment of indecisiveness. You just have to stay true to what's that one thing you want to have done. Now, sometimes you just have to make a decision right now when you see the market not really going your way or the way you expect it to go. There is nothing wrong with you, yeah. Yeah, so yeah, so I think this is very important for me to sort of state. Bro, we're minus 38%. No. Come on. Minus 36. Will this market want to take back what it has given? If we won a 5,000x, would have lost this money right now. Anyways, it's 1 USD, they would say. Bara. See how the market is moving. See how it's going up and down. It's kind of undulating. All of that, right? Look at that. Just imagine doing this 10 times in a day and you're making like $15 with $1, right? Just imagine how much you could make with $10 if you're very much certain of what the market is going to probably do. Very much interesting and fun at the same time. Look at that now. We just flipped 25 minutes candle, and I think we're probably going to be taking that high right now. The fact is, I just don't find any joy in taking this long position, right? Because I think this market really is hard on getting people to make a very ridiculous decision. So let's just wait for Tuesday. Tomorrow is Tuesday. The market's going to close, and of course, we're going to have a better opportunity at the market right now. So that's it. That's the honest thing, I think. Yes. By the way, we are 60% up. What do you think about this? And of course, we are really moving. Probably going to be taking the profit right now. So I think 1000x looks like a good leverage for you to prove that you know the market direction. But if you think you want to be a sniper entry trader, you could do 5000x if you have a precise entry up to the second. That's how you could actually win on 5000. With 5000x, you're guaranteed 190%. There's almost nothing big that 5000x want to promise or that 1000x can do. Yeah. So I'm really waiting 67, 900. That's where we are right now on this chart. I think the market's really pushing ahead. There's so much of struggle, but then I think it wants to break above, and the breaking above is going to be very much. I'm thinking maybe we should just go set the point of our sell, because really the point I'm thinking the market's going to be selling 70k. It's not so far. I mean, it's going to probably rise all the way up to that point, and this is it. And I think this is what we've got to really do. Yeah. So yeah, I think that's it. So yeah, so I think that's it. Yeah. So this is a reference. Yep. Yeah, so I mean, this is important for us to sort of know that this is how things evolve. So I think that's it. So right, I think this is it. Right, currently, yeah. So I think this is all we've just really good. Yeah, this is what I think we currently having to deal with. So I mean, it's apparent for us to be intentional, and I think this is not something we could ignore. Apologies. Where's that trade? But this is not really moving the way I want it to move. I don't know why it's currently still has these props around it, and it's not so what we are expecting it to really do. So it's really holding up big time, and this is it, and then that's it. Okay, we are almost there. I just want this to flip. Once this particular chart flips, I think we're good with the trade. We're gonna have this really go well. Anyways, if you're watching this and you don't want to miss out on it, you can actually get on LBank and join us make these profitable trade decisions right together. I mean, it's as simple as you guys could imagine. Oh my god, 94, bro, we got that again. We got that right. So that tells you something. Of course, why we close our trade was not easy, but then that's smart. We have 120% on that, and of course that tells you that we still are intentional about this. So look at that and tell me we just didn't get it right. Of course we did. 68k literally has happened. Look at that, we didn't take this trade. I told you guys I should have, but I'm like, you know what, just leave it, because I'm gonna, Jesus is Lord. If I'd gone on the 50x, that's a lot of good money. Maybe 50%. Bro, do you see that? This is it. Now sometimes this kind of trade play out, sometimes they don't, and that's why it's not so yeah. So guys, look at that. So I mean, you need to ask yourself, what do we think this market's all about, and how do we think we all should be looking forward to this market thing? I mean, it's sort of important for us to ask ourselves that. So we literally have this crazy thing happening, right? Like this move, even though we had forecasted and saw that coming. I mean, it's very much apparent, and right now anyone thinking we want to sell in the interim, I've been joking. Now I would probably take you guys quickly back, right, yeah. So I think we need to know this ourselves and understand that there is an intentional move by the market to really buy back up more, right? And I wish I had taken that long position, but then I still great I didn't take it, yes, which of course I think I prove by taking the long on OMNI, which of course still gave very interesting not bad. And for me, when you begin to ask me why then do I think this or that about the market, I think it's very much apparent and clear. My stance and position on this is very much simple. Yes, getting the market to face the right deal. Okay, wait. Yeah. I want to be so sure we don't have any distortion. I want to come back to confirm that. Yes, let me check and be sure. Now, it's interesting because Bitcoin crossed 68k during our live session, and of course we called for the 68k. Apparently, I've discussed and proven the fact that this is a bullish trap. Yes, I mean, we need to face this truth, right? That the market is currently in a bullish trap, and no one is actually questioning that. Let me state that so we all hear. Okay, so listen. The Bitcoin market is in a bullish trap, and you had better believe it, right? Now that it's in a bullish trap, we called for a market long from about $67,850 on Bitcoin. And as you could see on the screen, Bitcoin did rose, like it went up from the point of call to that point. And apparently, we could target the next 30 minutes candle to buy up. We can. Because now the truth is, people are going to be expecting this to sell off, and it's also a possibility. I'm not going to rule that off, but the truth is staring at our face. So yes, I mean, in the next couple of days leading to Q2, we need to be very careful because there's going to be like a candle closure on a monthly basis for Bitcoin. Look at this, it's going to close on a monthly time frame, which apparently means the old bearish market is going to be closing upward like that. And of course, we would have a new monthly candle opening, right, like this, a new monthly candle opening for the month of April. And of course, that will be leading us into the second quarter of the year. So I mean, this could definitely close like a doji. I expect that, and I'm expecting from a new candle open around 69,200, something around that range, and then we continue selling at least to a level where the liquidity below this candle or this is taken. And so I'm saying sub 60k is still a possibility in the next few days. Stay safe and choose LBank. The code around this video will bring you on board and get you future rewards to trade the market on Bitcoin and several other metals, gold, silver, and US oil. Don't miss out. Thank you. So I mean, this is something I just needed to do and get people on board to know that this is what exactly it is that we're trying to make them not miss out on, right? Exactly. So yeah, that's pretty much it, if you're gonna be asking me. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. So 1 hour 35 minutes, I think that's it. So yeah. Okay. So let me know what you guys are thinking about this, right? I think this is gonna be like the moment where we have to make some very good and interesting decision. Yeah. Okay. So let's do some magic together. I'd love to know what you guys are thinking. Hey. Gotcha. How long have we been in this discussion? If you've got some question, please don't hesitate to let me know anyways. So oh my god, I think the next 30 minutes candle is what we've got to deal with, and this is something. Let's come back to the 15 minutes candle chart and look at the market again. Now let me ask myself on a weekly time frame. I think we're not done with that move upward. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I mean, you might not see that coming, but I'm gonna be honest with you, because you know what, the market delights in acting as though you got it, but the market is itself a master clown. It just would camouflage, and you wouldn't know that you don't get it. You would not know. So this is now look at this. This is a 1 minute candle. I know. So I want to just sit at the 15 minutes intercept, bring you guys to some very nice proofs, and then you guys will have to sit with what I'm trying to make you see. I'm waiting for the next 30 minutes candle. Of course, that should not be a definer. I'm actually thinking of taking a long right now from here, but then I'm thinking of just waiting for that, because the next 30 minutes candle, if we were buying, should open downwards. And when we look at the market, sometimes it's very much easy to explain when it's moving our way So I'm probably gonna, because I still think, don't get me wrong, I know it went up to grab liquidity above that point, but I still think it's gonna buy more. Buy up. I don't need to believe what I'm saying, but then I think that's what the market's gonna probably do. Yeah, so you see, the thing that would prove that we're really not buying is if this candle moving right now comes immediately right now to take out this low at 67,800. If that happens, then I know we're going to sell. I'm just going to take advantage of the sale right away, because this is a very terrific move, and once it does not come below here, I'm going to probably take advantage of the next candle to take a buy. Let's look at that. Funniest thing, this market would sell from here. You will not believe it. That's the truth. Okay, fine. Then we're selling. 67,800 eventually happened, and I'm taking a short. Open a new short, and you might not believe what I'm doing, but I've opened it. 200x, 100x. So yeah, I took a short already. You don't need to believe what I'm doing, but I think this is it. I took a 1000x short right away, and this is where we currently are having it. Now, just don't forget the thought processes that led to this trade we're literally on. I mean, I'm just watching it and hoping. Oh goodness. All right, now the fact, oh my god, this is insane. Don't tell me it only came for this liquidity. I think it's either we are robbed or we just had a very rough entry. Ah, brother, I think we had a very terrific entry. That trade is already gone. What? It came for here? Not taking this liquidity? This candle didn't. Okay, this one came. Oh, I was wrong. My bearish position still, confused me, I guess. I mean, do you know what? I'm very much indecisive. Let me just be honest with you right now, guys. The way this happened, I mean, I expected this to take out this, but it didn't. This one did took it out, and but this didn't take it out. It's wrong. It's wrong. I was wrong, guys. I was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong. I was wrong, and it's too late. I already entered on my position right now. All right, so I'm just gonna close it and admit right now I was wrong. Oh my goodness, this is not good. Oh my goodness, this happiness not for the weak, but this is a real deal. Let me just book this loss, I guess. Part of me is thinking on the other end, but then I oh god, when you have so much information, you're just messing yourself up sometimes. You know what? I'm thinking of booking this loss. Yeah, that's it. I'm thinking of booking this loss. Yeah, I'm thinking of booking this loss. I should wait for. Now, I only ran off on two things, or one, literally. I'm not sure if. Oh my goodness. I think I was wrong. Because this thing can really jump up suddenly and. Guys, let me just book this loss. See where I put my stop loss right now, guys. Is that even smart? The move was bloody fast, and it literally confused me. It confused me. I don't know what to do, right? So, because I already entered, and the thing is, I literally told myself I'm not going to enter this trade until the market comes to that point. Here we are. I was just violating all I said. So you know what? Because of what happened right now, this deceptive move, I'm actually thinking of leaving this chat. Do you know what would be more painful? That the market still sells from this point and then we already left. It would be more painful. Now, I'm not happy about the money that's lost. No matter how small or big. I mean, the truth is the prudency that comes with money earned calls for you to not be happy if there is any amount of loss in your account. That's the truth. But then I'm looking at this right now because this was the exact 15 minutes or 30 minutes candle I expected to come take out this point. But then I think I got maybe over agitated and anxious, and I thought it was this candle that took out this low. That's why I just went in. I didn't wait to check. If I had known it was not this candle, I wouldn't have entered. Hey, all I'm saying is sweet when we begin to look at the markets in the lens of that it buys. But if it didn't buy and it sold, then we are lucky. That's the truth. I mean, you're watching it yourself. We've not yet left, but we're planning to. While we're planning to, we've actually ensured we've set the point where the stop loss should not go above, because that's the highest we could afford to release. That's the worst, and we didn't even pray for that to happen. But if it drops from here right now, goodness, that's a good one. That's gonna be good. Like if it drops from here right now and it comes right below here, this is the best thing that we've done today. Of course, that it's easy to preach a sermon from taking a very random decision, like you need to rise up the decision making. But then when it goes your way, you know what I'm saying. That's what you want to say. But if it doesn't go your way, you would definitely know that that wasn't what you were meant to do. So we're currently at negative 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, negative 1.3, negative 1.2, negative 1.2, negative 1.6, negative 1.2, negative 1.1, negative 1.4. Bro, this is becoming a very bloody moment, and I think, you know what, let's maybe reevaluate our analysis on the 4 hours time frame. Okay, this is what the 4 hours time frame looks like. Oh, a tap in there. Will it flip? I mean, the truth is, I don't know. I'm not going to tell you I know. I don't. But then if it drops from here, then I know we are going to sell. Like if it drops from here, then we're not going to sell. Negative 1.7, negative 1.7, 1.8. All right, fine, guys. I'm thinking of taking half of the position out, because when it comes to this point, I often want to quickly, okay, negative 1.0, negative 0.8, negative 0.6. This is something you guys are watching in real time. I mean, this is not a trade that we perfectly wanted to enter. I mean, you know this from the start. If you have joined us in the beginning, and that's one reason I'm going to be telling you, subscribe to this channel. Don't miss anything. Everything you see here is real raw. Nothing is fake. We're not trying to pull up a no. There's no charity. Negative 1.7. I know. And this is the moment. Negative 1.6, bro. New 5 minutes candle just formed right now. The market is really acting okay. Negative 1.8. Guys, you know what? I don't want that will crush whatever it is. What do you all think? Negative 2.28. Bro, it's already gaining momentum, gradually pushing upward all along. This is what I knew the market would probably want to. Brother. Let me take some water. I don't know if I should have things to preach or say right now. Should I read you some news, guys? Yes, I've set that stop loss. I don't even want that one to happen. Let me be honest with you, because we've had some bit of losses today, and I don't want anything like that to happen anymore. Yeah, that's the truth. We just speak it. Profitable trade this shall be. Okay. All right. So what do we have right here on the news? American Bitcoin reveals stunning 7,000 Bitcoin treasury, tripling reserves since market debut. Bro, negative 0. You see, I'm going back and forth. That tells you I already have my eyes on this trade, right? So, I mean, the $1 there means a lot. Yeah. So that's the mindset anyone trading should have for any account you're running. The proper account, personal account, please be intentional. There's no other way I'm going to tell you that, right? So, right. So I think that's it. There is almost no other way I could say, right? That. So, okay, negative 1.1. Just sell off. Anybody trading knows this feeling. You just want to be right at the moment you made that decision. You just want to be right. And I think every one of us gets that feeling. That's the truth. Anyways, analyze the market, and I think analysis is simple. Now you might come in and say, hey, he just doesn't know anything about trading. He's not just patient with trading. I get it. You could be right with that. And of course, I'm not saying that I'm very much the perfect trader. Of course, I'm not. If I am, maybe I wouldn't be doing live stream. Maybe I wouldn't be. Maybe, but then maybe it's. I mean, I would have still done live stream. Why? Because I have passion with teaching and of course engaging people, which I would love, which I always love doing, and for which I would appreciate you subscribing and staying with me, and of course we both sharing together over this live session and discussing what we think the market is probably going to do. Because I mean, to be very honest with you and frank with you, the market is a war zone. I mean, everyone needs to see it that way. Everyone needs to understand it that way. And this, move that the market is really pushing this past few days, and especially from yesterday up until now, has been a call point for us to reevaluate our understanding of what we think the market is probably going to do. I think it's important for you to know this. I think it's necessary for you to, see, oh boy, we've entered plus a green. Anyway, should we jump out right now? Should we? Actually thinking maybe we should. 0.16, 0.16 cents, 0.24 cent. I mean, this is good. I am excited. Plus 50 cents, plus 60 cents. You guys are going to be watching this because if this trade goes the way down here, I'm not going to close, I promise you, until it enters 62k. If it drops, because the way it really went up, you would almost not believe it's going to drop this way quick. In fact, myself thought this market is going to go, because, okay, let's do it this way. If you're watching right now, I'm going to show you the analysis we have on our charts so you'd know the realistic thing the market should do as we forecasted and the likely thing the market could do, because both are possibilities. And when it comes to trading, hey, we're not trading certainty, we're trading possibilities. So when you saw me booking those losses the other time, right, those losses are booked the other time, we did book those losses simply because we knew the likelihood, oh my god, of the market going the way we never expected to, right? We literally had to, wake up to that reality, because when we begin to come to that point of saying, I know what the market is going to be doing, we already have ourselves set up for utter destruction, utter losses. Utter. When I'm using the word utter, I mean absolute. Now that's the truth. Every trader knows this. Everyone knows this. Being able to control the amount you're going to lose to the market, being able to control your discipline, being able to also navigate your indisciplines, being able to also navigate your moments of uncertainty with the right actions backed by risk management is the real ballpoint for a trader. And the truth is, it's not easy, as we're saying. It is not. Hey, nobody tells us it's easy. I mean, and that's one thing that you are literally saying about what I'm doing. So let me show you guys this chart. So okay, right, just a moment. I'm trying to get those watching vertical to be on the same page with us, so we don't show them something totally different from what it is we're watching. Guys, I think I just can't get them right now. By the way, I need to go for my PC reevaluation. Something is wrong with my PC. Yeah. I'm sorry, this is bad. All right, I'm so sorry, guys. Okay, I think we guys have it right now. So sorry. Okay, so now this was the analysis we had, right? I mean, if you watch, we have this was a break of structure. This was a demand zone the market actually has violated, and it's not going to be holding the market up again. Let me just take this demand zone out of the whole thing because it's just all an empty bluish drawing right now at the moment. So we expected the market to. So this was the lower high that sponsored this low, and the market didn't hold up right here. The break of structure, the higher low, and then expected a retracement, and an absolute one is going to be, which was the point we say likely point market could sell off. But then realized that there was a triangular structure we had all along for which the market violated, and of which we had this crazy drop. We expected a retracement, which of course the market is apparently trading around, and we felt this could be the sell-off. Like this could be it. So I don't know, right? And this is me being honest with you. I just don't think I know. So guys, let's be on the lookout for what we think. Right, so guys, okay, this is the 1 hour candle. This is how it looks like. Let me show you. I'm not giving any certainty of what the market is probably going to be doing, but I think we have to keep a close watch on it and hey, that's it. Yep, I think that's it. We just just have to face it going. Yeah, so 67,730. Now once it drops below 67,300, hey guys, forget it. Now I know we've lost some money, but then I think we've had our composures together maybe, but then our discipline all the same. I think that is what really matters. Really matters. Yes. So I think that's it. Okay, just think of that. I'm thinking of it. I want you also think of it. Hey, what's up with the Euro USD markets? The drop is serious. Maybe it's going to be the thing happening to Bitcoin right now. Who knows? All right. I think I'm just trying to understand what's really going on right here, and we're all together looking at it, and I'm trying to make sense of it right now. So yes. Okay. We just need this candle closure, 1 hour candle closure, to close below this point. Anyways, don't forget, this is highly risky. So please, if you're doing this, know the risk involved. Anyways, I'm going to be right back. Let me bring you guys to our active trading page. All right, so yeah, so I think this is a page. Bro, this is serious. If this drops below here, oh, we're good. I'm gonna be right back. No rushing, just going, upstairs or ground floor to just pick something. Really here with you guys. No rushing. There's no rushing. Enjoy. right, guys, this is the real deal. We're here. There is no going back. This is where we have to, oh my god, draw the dividing line. I was about to say that. See this drop already happening. Right, don't forget we actually have forfeited almost 16 to the market today, or 15, I don't know. But this is where things are probably going to be changing. Not joking, this is where things are probably going to be changing right now. Now, with the 1 hour candle taking liquidity above all of this and this one taking liquidity below it, that's a change. It's a switch. It's a switch. It is. Now, just imagine if we are taking this short from here and all of that, but then we're going to wait for the confirmation, you know. And then here we have it. What are we going to do? Let's go read some market news. American Bitcoin reveals over 7,000 Bitcoin treasury, tripling reserve since market debut. Now, what's this about? Watch this. In a significant disclosure from New York on March 15th, Bitcoin Mining Corporation American Bitcoin (ABTC) announced via its official X account that its corporate treasury now holds over 7,000 Bitcoin. This remarkable accumulation represents the tripling of the company's Bitcoin reserves since its initial public offering on the Nasdaq exchange. Consequently, American Bitcoin now ranks as the 16th largest publicly traded holder of the cryptocurrency globally, marking a pivotal moment for institutional Bitcoin adoption. Anyways, that's something we need to just soak in and of course understand and observe that what is really happening is that America is really leading on in the matter of owning and holding Bitcoin. Now, the truth is, one thing that I know I have fallen a victim of, and I think most traders also do, is equating Taylor's purchase of Bitcoin for a bullish market. It's very wrong. Wrong. Let me just write it. Wrong. Let me just write it on our X account. Wrong now. So I'm just gonna put it like that. Equating Taylor's purchase of hashtag BTC or a bullish market. You're wrong. So I think that's something we need to just really know. Like, I'm gonna put an emoji about Taylor right here. So that's to let you know. That we I think I like this one. So I think we just have to know this. So yeah, you can be equating sales purchase of Bitcoin for bullish market. No, it's wrong. So that's what you have to just know. All of us needs to know this. We need to really literally know this right now. So yeah. So it's kind of obvious, and we are seeing this right now, and I think, oh my god, great. And I think it's something none of us were perhaps expecting. All right, so this is what we think is the core point for our discussions. So what else? What are we going to be doing? So I think this is very much important for us to take away. Let me also go retweet what I just posted and make people realize that it's very wrong. Sorry, very, very, very wrong. Sort of think, okay, the proof. So I think this is, yeah, that's the real deal right now, guys. As it stands, I mean, let's come to the market chart. So this is where we are right now in the markets, and a new 1 hour candle is really literally opening right in our eyes. and market looks like it's really dropping. The truth is, do you know what would be more painful? Waiting for the market to get us picked in, and we are having this run happening without us being a part. It will be painful. Boop, 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 boop. Feel very painful, right? Let's see what's really going on with this. So I think that's it. Yeah, so I don't know where is the exact perfect time for us to take a buy. Anyways, if you look at this one 15 minutes chart, let's look at this 15 minutes chart. Anyways, truth is, if you check this, the best time anyone wants to take a sell is to have this point break broken. So that's the best time. That's a perfect time. Let me not say the best time, because everyone right now, including myself, we're always still at this point skeptical of this market direction. So let's say it break here, all right, like this, then we continue. So this buy was already a proof that, okay, something is wrong with the bullish thesis we gave the other time. It might not just be that it's bad. No, it might not be that, right? You just have to admit this fact. So the ultimate truth about the market right now from Q2 is what we're breaking down. And why we're breaking this down, it's for us to realize. We just could be very right. Honestly, we just can be. That's it. So decisions must just be taken, and we must really own up to them and manage the risks involved, right? So there's almost no other way to say this. Always saying it, right? So I mean, this is it. This almost no way I could go about saying it. Right. So guys, are we still on track with this position we're holding? It's gonna probably be long, or should just probably still. And by our OMNI stance, should we take a shot? If I'm going to take a shot, I'm going to take a try. Actually, this one gives me 100%. This one gives me 100%. 120 is going to be 2000x. I have 500x giving me OMNI. I'm actually asking, should I take an OMNI? I shouldn't take an OMNI. Are we going to take an OMNI? I'm going to take like maybe 1000 or 500. I think 500 give me more longer skin in the game, that kind of thing. Because why the 4 candle literally must have flipped, right? So a moment ago, yeah, it has. Look at that. Yeah, it has. And the 1 hour candle, which of course was what we were looking out for, itself is giving that vibe of a likely sell zone. So I'm probably gonna take a. I took it to what? I thought I took a 2000x on a. I thought I took a 2000x on a $5 margin. I wouldn't be happy with myself. I just wanted to take a 2000x on a $1 margin. The outcome of this right now, I'm cracking my knuckles. You don't reach the what you do. So let's watch what's gonna happen right now. I mean, it right drops to this point and we're good. How many percent was that? 82%? Really? Could have given us more, but then profit not profit, we thank God. Okay, so I mean, just to think of that, it's ultimately, I think the word is exciting, or maybe we would say funny and great at the same time. Yeah, so yeah, don't hold me to ransom. Don't. Hey guys, this is where we are right now. Hey, there is still an ongoing promotion for you on LBank. I'm gonna let you know but the truth is, you cannot know so much about the ongoing promotion if you don't join our community. So I'm gonna be honest with you. I think there is really so much for you if, as a matter of fact, you can part of a community. Oh yes, I'm dropping the link to our community so you don't miss out on all discuss. So check the Telegram group. You're gonna find it right in your face. I promise you. Get your friend to join us right now on this board, and you'll not miss out. I'm dropping it right now. With this link, you cannot miss out on all we get to do. Say, I mean, this is the truth about the real thing. Din. Guys, we are Wait, do you know our trade, right, would have given us way more profit if this thing didn't really misrepresented our intent. It literally did misrepresented our intent. That was not what we were planning to do, right, at all. Yeah, so literally you could see the market really trading at 67,421. I've told you guys that it's easier to trade on inside. Now we want to hold this trade beyond this point, right? We're holding into 62k. I hope to really update you on all of this on the trade right now. Just imagine we holding this, Bitcoin short at least below here. I'm probably gonna jump out. Let me confess, once this trade comes below 64k and it's coming like 63, I feel don't come out. The truth is, when it comes to trading and you're seeing profits, I don't have this kind of mentality of it must eat my take profits. No, once it comes close, I'm out. Because I know how the market can just change its mind anyhow, any day, anytime, and you would in fact not expect that, right? That's the truth. So that's me when it comes to looking at the market and doing one or two things around that. I'll just move away. So anyways, for OMNI, I'm going to check another time. I'm not going to trade right now. Maybe we're going to give it under 1 hour candle open or something. I'm not going to take a trade right now. No trade on OMNI right now. Since we are improving on our OMNI, why would we want to mess it up? I'm not going to mess that up, right? No, I'm not. I'm not definitely going to do that. No, not at all. No. Okay. There's an event ongoing right now, which I would love to talk about, right? That's the truth. I would love to talk about this event. I would love to talk about this event right now. So it's important you just don't miss out. Not a way to. People keep saying, "Where's the alpha?" Oh my god, I need to really do this event. Pretty quick. Pretty quick. Wait a minute, we started this when? Yeah. Yeah, so we started 12:15, right? I think. More than a few. So. Yeah, so what was I going to show you guys? Come on. Yeah, I was going to show you guys an event. I remember. I'm going to be showing you the link to this event, so you need. Yeah, I think it's important for us to have it. Yes. Open this up. I'm going to be talking about events soon, so you guys can know about this ongoing event and you don't miss out on anything. We're here to bring you optimum, premium, and maximum date. So, this is why we're here, to make you all guys keep winning. Why wouldn't you win when we've got you all covered? There's just that opportunity for you, and you just right now. Okay. Hey, I think we should trade gold. I mean, where are those guys that want to also analyze gold? I mean, I've not seen them today. Or those guys that trade gold with us, or those guys that trade meta or cryptocurrencies. We should be trading several other assets today. I would love for you to get all of this ongoing, right? Right. Oof. Yep. Right. Yeah. Okay. Right. Hey, guys, no one is saying something about what's going on, what we're going to be doing right now, but I think everyone is already settled in. Okay, now it has moved. The 1 hour candle has really moved quite up, and now we know probably we need to probably take a long or a short, which I'm thinking is a short, and I'm asking myself, should we take a long short? Should we even take a trade at all in this whole thing? Part of me says take a trade but make it 500. I think that one is right. So I took a 500x short. Yeah, at 67, 630. We're not so sure if we get right or we're wrong, but then we found up on what we've taken. I don't know. I think you guys could see that, right? Yeah. There's nothing that we're hiding. Nothing to hide. That's someone's popular statement. I'm not gonna say more than that. Anyways, but that's why we read here. So I'm gonna be giving a total detail about the whole event thing, so everybody can, be on the same page with us and know. So there is the event 1, which is exclusively for new users. It's gonna run. In fact, I did yesterday, and I've not even posted about this. My sorry. I'm so sorry about that right now. The truth is, you guys should be winning. So it's simple. This is an event that you literally have so much to benefit from. So this is it. This is the event. This is the event. This is the event. Okay. So this event, let me just put it in perspective for you guys and explain. So there are just so much. Let me not use this one. Just try me. Okay, there is just so much for you to take advantage of with this ongoing event. Anyways, this event is an opportunity for you to win in the trading front. All you have to do is be a new user, sign up with our referral link, the one you see around this video. And once you've done that, get your KYC done. Once your KYC is done, make a net deposit of at least 100 USDT in your futures account and trade up to $1,000 trading volume, which means you essentially go 10x on a 100 USD margin. With that, you're going to receive a 25 USDT future bonus instantly. It runs from the 27th of March till the 1st of April, right? And that's going to be like 12 midnight April, Singaporean time. Right, so I mean, it's something that you can get to do, and new users get $5 USDT futures bonus. If you could trade up to $1 million volume, you get 200 USDT bonus, and a $5 million volume. Oh my God, you get 500 USDT future bonus. I mean, the rewards are literally there for you to grab. Click this link, get started, join our community at Nova Trading Desk Africa, and don't miss out. Peace out. So I'm really looking forward to sharing this video with people after this live session so they don't miss out on what I'm talking about, and of course they can, as a matter of fact, get to enjoy it. That's it, enjoy what is being discussed today. I think it goes a pretty long way in our dialogue. Okay, great. Now, I mean, if we had not used 500x, this account will have been gone, right? We want a 500x short, and this account is seemingly playing and dancing to the tune of our expectation. The truth is, when it drops to like 6,700, would have eat or take profit, and we're getting out of that trade right now. So I mean, this is interesting. I need to take water. And you have so much to gain by staying with us. I'm gonna tell you, stay with us. So stay with me. Stay with me, and let's keep moving. Front. That's the event, the first event. I'm going to be talking about the second event, but then let's keep up with our discuss. Oh my god. So where is the market really headed for right now, and what do we think we should expect from this 1 hour candle chart? Should we be skeptical? Should we, whatever? I'm really thinking, also going to look at 5-minute chart and what have we. I'm thinking, and I really mean it, I'm thinking on all and what this market is really doing at this point in time. So if we should be concerned or we shouldn't be, I would check with us. We are working this together. Anyways, guys, you can always be right or wrong. You can always be wrong and right. You only have 50% at being right. So you must make your shot at it. And that's what we've just done. So, I mean, at the 60%, I think I'm already good enough. I want to jump around. I think it's not bad. 60%, I'm probably thinking of getting out. My hands are on close down. If it doesn't close me, we're close now. We could close each other out. But then that's only for you. Be ready to win. That's just the only way. 70%, I think we're good. But then it should give us a very good snap off down. My hands on the close, and I'm probably going to jump it off right now. 34. Come on. I don't want to mess our trading, journey. No. I'm about closing it, but then a part of me thinks I should wait. But then this is not so good. The way it's going back and forth and back. I think it's gonna enter the take profit, but then my hand on the close left, 80%, 70, 74, 75. Come on, 95, and then we are out, right? Oh, come on. At 70, I think we're actually good, and I don't want to be greedy. And I think it could actually drop very quick. That's why I don't want to. You know what? Let's leave my eyes on the close. My hands on the close, really. My hand is there. Okay. Then 80%, I think I'm going to be out. I can just 84. 85. Okay, 77. If it goes to 75, I'm going to get out of it. I promise. I mean, if it goes back to 75, right now I'm going to close it myself. I don't care whatever it does afterwards. Profit is profit. 4. 95, 92, 5, 99, 99.7, 197, 88. Promise you. Go to 75, I'm going to be out. 97, 92, 95%, 99.9. Come on, just get over to 120. Alright, so we made a very good trade with that. That's it. Alright, the drop is really happening. And I think, yeah. Okay, so what we never thought could happen is really back happening, and of course the breakout is happening right now. So guys, that's it. I'm gonna talk about second right now. I mean, I don't know if you really understand what's really going on right here. This is we trading in real time, like literally scalping. It's not common. Anyways, the market has proven beyond any iota of doubt it was still going to sell eventually. So what was happening was the market just messing up with emotion by going all the way to that point. So our entry at 67,300 was eventually still right. Market was the one just trying to mess with people. I'm gonna tell you for free. Don't let the market mess with you so badly. Yeah. Don't. So you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking let me just close some of the position I have running since I've confirmed this, and of course open a very deep position and a PR position right now. The market's confirming to return now to just probably since this is a breakout structure right now. I could go to the 5-minute chart and of course refine my entry if you care. Right? Look at this. I'm gonna show you for free. And again, it's not bad to still wait to look at this. We have this is what we call a buy side liquidity, if you care to know. And I think I'm thinking of leaving right here and waiting for this because it's good, Then just have it that way. We didn't have the entry, so all around. ESL, so called buy side liquidity. So, yeah. So, that. So that means market took a bit of that's all it, right? And because it didn't continue, now not only has it done that, it essentially is breaking this. I think you need to see it for yourself. Hasn't this broken? Hello, I think it has. 5-minute low, right? Let me just draw the line. I mean, essentially, this next candle will make it more proven. Like that. That's pretty. What happen? I just thought that happen actually. So, now, if this happens, which of course looks like it's gonna take it out quickly. 67. Wait. That's like a red city quadro. I'm just only making forecast. That's gonna be a break structure. You're serious? He's contesting that one. You know what? I'm thinking of leaving this trade right now, even though this has really made a very great move. I'm leaving the trade because I don't know, but then part of me thinks, why it's struggling with this point is because it's probably gonna pick up this liquidity. Simultaneously do the same for these. Probably gonna onto the same liquidity and almost will not stop until it taps into here. I don't know. I'm just what's the word? I'm just thinking. But I'm thinking of leaving the trade. I can go all the way back here. I'm not gonna be happy. we literally want to force the market to do what we want. I'm saying this is right now. And as I'm saying this, I'm not so happy about thing right now. I think what I really want is this to drop. But then the market could go like this for drop. We have to be in. But then something is really important for us to align. The fact that this old move happened and then the market didn't buy from here and it got this low means this is a selling market. I mean, period. That's all we want. Right, I'm going to be coming back right to discuss on this about market and the pricing and dynamics and all the areas that we need to know pertaining to this market. Maybe it's going to be 5 o'clock or 5 p.m. West Africa time, which is going to be maybe by 4 p.m. Would be enough. Following up with, let's just give the second event. Let's discuss on the second event. Yeah, so let's discuss about the second event. Let's get people invited to the second event. I think that's very much important in this video. Will you mind me doing that right now? The second event is important. I'm going to be showing you the whole event thing, probably getting you all on board. It's called April Fool's Day. So it's April Fool's Day event. I'm going to be bringing you the link to the event, and I think that's going to be like right. Right, I think this is very much important. Right. Okay. Let's see what we have right here. Event. The event is really simply this. It's called the Trading Boost Carnival Live. I'm gonna be showing you the link to the event so you guys don't miss out on these real time. Coming. All right. So. Okay, so let's do it this way, like we did. And just one thing about the event right now. Right, let's check. I'm gonna show you the event, I promise. So, all right. Okay. Alright, so I think yeah, let me show you the link to the events. Right, it's simple. I'll drop the link so you don't miss out on these. Okay, this is his link to the event. Once that comes up, I'm gonna be showing you quickly. So this is the event. So Trade Boost Carnival. It ends in 6 days and 20 hours. So boost your trade volume and on weekend. That's it. Event 1 and of course event 2, both on the same page. I mean, it's simple. I'm gonna probably get that done. Right, so yeah. So this is it. This is where things get interesting or crazy. So right, so yeah, so I think this is yeah, okay. I'm going to talk about event 2 soon, but all you've got to do is just have your assets kept. I'm going to be doing this. I'm going to be showing you what this is about. I think it's sort of important to be aligned on this common ground of our discussions, that no one is missing out on the real deal. I mean it, and I mean it. Because if we do not align on what's the real deal on all these subject of discussions, guys, there is almost no way we're going to be missing out on what really matters for us to do right now. So, okay, 67,319 is happening. Bitcoin broke the level. Ooh, it's broken it. Look at it. It's broken. It's broken. It's broken. There's nothing anybody could do with that. It is literally broken. Now that it's broken, what do you think? Oh goodness, I knew it's gonna probably come for this before it rests. I knew it's gonna probably come for this before it rests. Alright, thanks Ross. So, I mean, this is important for us to sort of state that no one misses out. I think it's necessary. Let's show you guys the link to the event. Look at that, 67,200. That include that rate. Nothing to put right now, but then yeah, we had a better interest. No, I had it on mind to set my interest 67,800, but then I decided to enter the rate, and that's what happened though. That's what happened. I usually give back the markets what I had. Oh my. Guys, let's talk about this event. This is it. Poof. I'm thinking of another leverage trade on 30 minutes candle shortly. It's gonna be like a 200x. What have I done? Mistake. I went to open a short, I want to open a long. It's already gone. I missed out on the move already, so I'm not gonna do this. I'm just gonna let it be. I didn't miss out my portfolio by just holding. You see that? Let's just wait. I mean, only trade is not for the week. That's the truth. I will get an entry back soon. And I think this is gonna probably see drop going up. Anyways, let's leave it up. We're gonna get a better entry. It's better make the trend your friend. You'll say until the end. And the trend right now is very much bearish. We've broken structure clearly. We're gonna probably retrace, to like 500 before we sell, and good voila, you will win. Now come back with me, guys. I'm gonna show you this second event. I think it's important. On the low, I will drop the link so you can miss out. And I think there's going to be so much that you must not get to in a perspective, right, as we all prepare for the share of this event. What is this event want to about, and why do you need to care about it? You need to look at it. Maybe I'm going to redo my discussions about event 1. See yourself, right? So, and of course, people need to look at the market for what it is doing and understand what they've got to really do. I think this is important. This is important. Very, very important. Highly important. So let's look at the market, what it is doing. It's 240 now. It's Is okay, guys. So where are we? Wait a minute. For goodness sake, why have you no great? If you've got questions, don't hold yourself. We have so much we're doing together right now in this live session. And that's more reason why we're really showing you so much we think would be much more beneficial for you guys. Okay, so this is the event, right? I have to speak about this right now. Now, let's make it simple. I don't know if you guys are seeing this event. I'm gonna make you guys see it just shortly. I'm gonna drop the link so you guys don't say you miss out on anything at all. Okay, now that you guys can see this, I would love to keep this going on. And look at this with me. Just come here, look at me. I'm gonna drop the link to the event. I would love to think the event so you guys can understand what the event is all about and no one's gonna miss out on it right in real time. I think that's a good deal. And of course, if you love to be a part of what we're doing, please subscribe. That's one way you excuse me. That's one way you get them out. I'm just joking. Yeah, that's it. That's very good to know. Come on, please. Alright, so let's get it. So where are we? Now, let's discuss about the event with you guys. I think that's something you guys could see. Let's get it. So there are 2 events in the pipeline I want to introduce you to that we currently have opened for everyone to trade on LBank. It's trading boost coming up, and you could always boost your volume by 50% on weekends, and the event is currently ongoing. I don't believe you guys can see this. Now, event 1 is exclusively for new users. Are you a new user and you've never come on board on LBank? You don't have an LBank account, and you've been hearing me talk about LBank for the past few days, and you're wondering what exactly is it with LBank. LBank, you could trade almost all financial assets, from stocks, commodities, to metals, to crypto, to every single thing that you think of. I mean, including gold, silver, US oil, Bitcoin, Apple, Tesla, and leverage up to 200x. Now, the interesting part is if you register for this event and you deposit approximately $100 into your fixed account and you hold it just for 3 days no trading, you will get this 5-year DD bonus in your account to trade $5. By the way, for event 2, all you have to do is simply all you're saying. You need to rank up the volume. So you trade $5,000 trading volume of an additional 5 USD bonus given to you, and like that up until $500 available for you to get or take away. I mean, this is just me giving you a sneak peek into how you get to earn $500 without LBank. It doesn't take so much, and you have less than 7 days to the end of the event. The reward for event 2 will be distributed within 7 days after the campaign ends. You don't need to rush. You will have it all automatically. What I'm waiting for. The link around this video brings you on board into this event. And by the way, if you need to be part of the community, you'll see another link for you to join the community Telegram. You're very much welcome. Don't mention today. Right, so I think that's okay. I recorded the video and I thought it was recorded, and it turns out it wasn't recorded. I literally was not having it recorded. I think I'm just gonna let it. I made that video and probably call that session. I think that's the best. Call that session so that time is when it's really dropping badly. Or good anyways, but then we drop off your profits. So this is it. Where is the time? The time was about 2:50. What? Yeah. Anyway, fine. Let me check the time. 7. Okay. So let's get this thing done. 2 hours 57 minutes. Guys, this is okay. So I think we have literally paid more attention to this without putting so much into let's look at the trade. Let's look at the trade. About it drops. Now I thought it's gonna probably come for that low, but it's taking it up right now. It drops. I mean, apparently it must have dropped at 1 point. It drops. It dropped. So I mean, what do you think about this trade? If we haven't, how do you think we should ourselves? I don't know. Think about this yourself. Wait, this is the right position currently. The short of Bitcoin from 57.7. We're rolling this up until we are. It's no break here, and we trace always just with what's set. And this is where we think we're running, right? Yeah. Yeah. So, okay, guys, I just respond to someone. Start. I think this is great news is okay, so yeah, so okay. Great, the dump is happening, I think. Probably. I mean, we're looking also. This is thing for me. This is market for you guys. This is market for you. I think OMNI allows you to do 10 years. I'm gonna check that. But that's it. I'm right back in it. Right back into it. Alright. All right, so this is bloody. Bro, this is bloody. Alright, bro, this is what I've been looking at, and this is bloody, guys. I mean, can you imagine? Can you imagine? Like, this is gonna come back right here back, like. Anyways, that's to let you know what we're talking about here is interesting and funny. Let's see. I mean, I should have just taken it straight and taken the profits of it, but I never imagined in my wildest imagination this is gonna come back here. Bruh. But close that, I mean, I would have re-entered now, but I didn't. I'm happy about me not closing the profit. I'm not happy about this. So I've booked that out of the losses I had, and you know, I would have been able to re-enter our trade. Now we're very much right on the market was likely to be doing. Look at this. Back to entry, literally, like this was like good profit. I left. And that's the honest truth about this. So guys, OMNI is still in. OMNI trade right now. Just just close this trade profit, post that profit because it's them getting. So right now we could be confusionist. We need to exit the market or enter at the same time. What's this like? there's no commotion, just really right back in seat. Alright, there's no commotion, just really right back in seat. Thinking about this kind of I think it'll be sharp to it. Look like it's really dropping, it really looks like that. And I don't look like I did, so I'm just watching. I'm just watching. You're listening to the city. Don't mind, but then I'm just watching. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. This is for quite a close shots. Why this is not so? It's all messed up right now, doesn't it? Because I like it when the film going to the high prices, but film, not just something. Yeah, good luck to the vision with the area a lot. Lost position. Right, let's read this for one to anything. Right, so yeah, I know the also using this one was messed up. Plus, if there is a happy, I'm still sorry, that's not me, but yes. What I was going to get the end of the structure. So that's all right, that's it. Yeah, guys, yeah. I see what it's going to be right now. Alright, so this F here. What you see is this is what we have doing. Gravity, but yeah, it's not here. Don't let it for you to make that higher. How do you do that? We can definitely show us the rest of the if you guys me, I really think we should show. I'm definitely very tonight. Yeah. This is a good point. Of course, we saw I can do there's no wait, let's see. That's it. I'm saying so yeah, just right here. Because the button was not to fix yourself. That's so. Just things yeah. I thought I think like yeah, I thought we were all going to track this. That's the thing for me. I don't know to the down. I think it's so also I'll be the other thing. Oh, I think it's really what to do with. Guys, this is real. So, I don't know what's going on behind this part of the thing. I'm not pretty. Right. All right, I think we're back, and I want to believe you guys can hear us. Interestingly, wanted to check that, testing the microphone. Yeah, so I think we're good. I think we're good, guys. It was not something we really planned for right now. So yeah, this is the 4-hour candle we've all been waiting for. And what's your take on that? I'm gonna probably make you guys see this at the count of 1. We really have a very interesting moment. So it looks like the market is probably gonna be selling. I'm not so sure. I wanted to check also myself. Yeah. Wow, it is looking like that. Yeah, so this is how the candle ends, doji. Indecisive. I don't know if you guys could see this. I think we're meant to still be in that short, but due to the ongoing and the foregoing, we just really had to leave. I think right now we need to really find our way back to that. Or maybe we should just still wait. Yeah, it was indecisive. It was a doji. I think it could still sell. I think canceling the trade was not the option. actually just entered right again. I hope that was the smartest decision we'll be taking, and I'm praying that's the smartest decision we get to take because of this. Yeah, I'm really literally praying that's the smartest decision we get to take. That's my prayer. Because if that get to be, I mean, it's going to be very much that we eventually still, roughed our entry, and we see that this trade, after all was said and done, that's going to make it. And getting this, okay, go on, it's only going to make sense. Okay, not bad. I mean, let's hope we get to hold this trade to the very end, because the truth is the market has a way of making you, indecisive, and you'll feel bad for being indecisive. So the 4-hour candle, you all could see, this is how this one closed. But again, on Bitcoin, I'm going to be showing you that before we call it a wrap. We're going to be closing this live stream soon, right? I think it's pretty important for us to have clarity on what we think the market's going to probably do. So we're waiting with this candle, this for the 4-hour candle. And a 4-hour chart, it's looked indecisive for me on Bitcoin, which I think is greatly important for us to highlight, which shows that it could still actually be a selling continuation of it. And that was it. So we have been able to enter again because we felt, all right, we needed this sort of confirmation that's close to bullish. Maybe we would have, and somewhere in between, we still felt let's still hang in there with our sell bias, with the hope that this is going to be the best decision we're making. Of course, there must be a level of action that Locke will sort of agree with that sense. So, when we see this move, for example, dropping below $67,000 at this moment of live session, then we know that yes, we have made one of the smartest decisions ever on live stream, which of course I'm going to be happy about. I mean, seeing this drop to 60K would be my joy, right? Why? Because we are in a short and the market is going that exact direction. So I mean, that's the thing when it comes to our trade discourse. So let's watch how this goes. Let's really watch how this goes. Tomorrow is going to be our Traders Tuesday. The analysis on that is going to be coming up soon. And of course, the designs and every other things will be way more evident. You would all be seeing that. I think that's very, very important for you all to take intentional step on, because I think this is what really matters in the grand scheme of things. And when you ask me what I think about the market, I already have shared that, my doubts, my certainty, my questions on the chart, what I think the market could look like. We have been very much loud on this, and I think this is very important when you begin to look at where the market is, right? I think it is necessary for us to just sort of have this right now. So what do you all think? Because logically, I don't think after this break of structure and retest and this unusual retracement to this top, the market is going to be selling. But then I feel, the way the 4-hour candle opened, who knows? We don't need to rule out any possibility when it comes to the crypto market. I mean, of course, you would have experienced doing such before if you're a trader, and eventually the market go in the exact direction you thought it wouldn't be doing, which is one reason why I feel being action smart is better than being knowledge smart, because eventually it all only poses a new challenge for you. It's not going to be easy, but then that's the way I view it, and that's the truth about this whole thing right now. All right, so it is what it is, and this is the honest truth about this whole thing right now. So so I think that's pretty important. That's very, very, very necessary. Very, very necessary. Very, very, very necessary. Okay. So so I mean, that's it. That's so I think this for us is very, very important. All right, so several things is really going on, and it's not so much of a thing of joy, but then it calls for deep concerns, and I think that's the truth. Guys, are we really making the best of decisions right now? Of course, the market's movement is something we're still checking. A drop below here means we're coming right here, and right here we've already made a good smart trade decision, because that's like Bitcoin coming to 65k exactly. Now 65k, we have made a very good profitable trade for the day. That's the truth. I needed to align everyone with. So, and the sad thing, I literally have told people who are on our community to be out of this trade, right? So I think probably I'm just gonna check and hope they haven't seen. Nobody has seen it yet. I'm just gonna delete it. So yeah, why? Because no one would want to give their community member a wrong trade. That was the reason why I'm like, you know what? Everybody should go and close this trade. Everyone should go close this trade. So I think I must have dropped this on our other chat, so where I think, you know, people must have been watching. So okay, I didn't get to see this right now, so fine. If it turns out that I didn't tell them to close, it's fine. The trade goes that profitable. Oh my god, that's gonna be the greatest joy I have for my community. Anyway, so I want to appreciate you all for coming and being a part of this live session. It's a great one. I mean, a very great privilege for me to be able to host us again today, and we've been able to discuss several things, sharing several things, coming across several things, drawing our coverages, and of course looking at the market for this. I think this is a moment where we have to face reality. The truth is, I in fact didn't show us the analysis on US oil. Let me check that with us. I think in the coming days, US oil might begin to gain strength, and I think that's one thing that perhaps could further buttress the bearish state of the entire crypto markets. Not a financial advice anyways, but it's a thought. Currently on $103 per barrel, and I think it will probably rise. It will probably rise. It's already rising, and I think that it's look at that, it rose above that level. So yeah, I think something is really going on, and let's look at this. This is a clear breakout. So you can see manipulation, distribution, and it's. I mean, nothing is finite. I must just say this right now. Nothing is finite, and we need to tread cautiously with it. We need to. So I think this is great that we've gotten to this critical point, guys. Don't forget to keep following us. Don't forget to keep joining us. Don't forget to keep streaming with us, and don't forget to keep winning with us. Get your friend, come on board and join us on this profitable voyage of ours. It promises to be great, and I really hope that we all can join on this journey. Not so sure expect from the market right now, especially with the way I'm seeing the entire crypto market and what's going on. Not so sure, not at all. I mean, it's instinctive for everyone to go buy on Bitcoin, but then I think we just have to be very much careful not to joke. There's just so much that we need the perspective. Yeah, I'm gonna meet you on the next. Don't forget to subscribe and keep following us, keep winning with us. Don't forget our events. Literally, I've shared with you link to those events. I mean, to this event, 2 events, and I would love for you never to miss out on any of our live, session. Right. So that's pretty much what it is about why we're here. So let's drop the link to this event. So I'm gonna probably post it also on X. So just saying, get on this event. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah. So you have to win some real estate. So I think that's it. So let's get people all on board, and let's keep winning. Join our community and don't be left behind. So I think that's all. I don't think there's any much I want to really say. I mean, we've done the most of analysis for the tokens we should begin investing. You guys have the link to that. I mean, I'm gonna be beginning a new contest with you, a new quest with you, and I think this is very, very important right now. If you don't mind, I think it's very necessary. I think it's great and important. Let's all keep winning. All right, so let's call it a wrap, I guess. It's been just so much we're trying to ensure we still do. The network kept on having issues. Almost nothing we didn't try to do to help with our live the broadcast and all of those, right? So several things. I don't know if anyone is asking any question or anyone is saying anything, but then I appreciate everyone for joining, and it's a great one. All right, so yeah. Okay, so I mean, I met some people today. I want to appreciate them for coming. Neyman, I mean, if we get people talking on this channel, it makes it easier for us to see more. But then I think it's part of the journey. I want to appreciate everyone for joining. Those who joined, those who didn't join, those who stayed, who didn't stay so much. Thank you. I'm going to wrap right now. I think that's going to be. Thank you for coming. Bye.